Hi, welcome to Range Road, and thanks for joining us for tonight's kitchen party. Tonight we're going to be preparing 3 different dishes for you. So our first course, which is an appetizer, we're going to be preparing is called our questionable bits. So in the restaurant, we bring in whole animals, and in a small restaurant, we have to use up every part of that animal. So tonight our questionable bits is going to be what, Davina?
We're doing an oven roasted Nature's Green Acres pork heart with pork blood sausage, a lamb liver mousse, and a farro and mushrooms.
So what we're going to do first is we're going to start with cooking the blood sausage. So this blood sausage we've poached off. It has pork blood and pork meat in it, and then we've thickened it, bound it together with some barley. So this is going to go into the oven for us, and then we also have the pork heart. So Davina, if you can season up the pork heart and get that searing, that would be great. And then from here, what we have, what we're going to be working on now is our farro dish. So the farro is from Gold Forest Grains, and it's a beautiful, it's a style of wheat berry. And what we're going to do is we're going to start by sauteing some mushrooms. And so the mushrooms that we have here, we have some beach mushrooms, and then we have a bunch of oyster mushrooms. So this is the king oyster mushroom, and then we have some oyster mushrooms here. And these oyster mushrooms they're actually grown in beer mash, so they're a fun new one. So instead of being grown in what mushrooms are typically grown in, which we all know what that is, we're doing a little bit different style here. Absolutely delicious and new to our local cuisine and our local terroir. So we have the mushrooms, and then from here we're going to start adding in the other dishes which are going to complete this dish. So we have the farro, which we just talked about, and the farro takes quite a while to cook. It's about a half hour or 35-minute cook to par cook it, and then from there we cool it down and add it back in with the mushrooms. So now that the mushrooms are sauteing, we're going to add in the farro, and then we have some beautiful spring onions. So the spring onion is something that is just growing naturally. So the onions stayed in over the winter, and now these are the green tops that are coming up. From there, we're going to finish it with some of our green garlic. So this is the garlic scape and some fresh herbs, and then a little bit of butter. Right now, we're just going to check on our beef heart, as our beef heart needs to be flipped. We don't want that beef heart to cook much more than medium rare. Medium rare is what we're going for the beef heart. And again, on the mushrooms, you can take a little bit more time to cook. Like if you want to take upwards of 5-10 minutes to cook the mushrooms and just get them all to wilt down, that's great. But you don't have to worry about too much cooking. So from here, in our last minute already, Davina, of cooking, what we're going to do is finish it up with those ingredients, and finish it up with a little bit of the butter. And I'm going to pull the blood sausage out, and then from here, we're going to start plating. We have the lamb liver mousse. This lamb liver mousse is really good. It's creamy and wonderful. And then this is the farro and mushrooms, and Davina has just pulled the heart out. And so this is now going to go onto the plate right here. A little bit of mushrooms and farro onto the plate. And then we're going to finish it up, a couple slices of the blood sausage. And Davina, can you grab me 2 slices of the heart? Yes. Thank you. And so this is going to be the finished dish here with our questionable bits. And for the first course, this one here is rich, and we like to promote whole animal eating.
The DT Dinner Party is sponsored by Range Road, Untamed Cuisine. Encounter spontaneous events and product off sales each month at the new butchery. Details at rangeroad.ca.